Imagine living in a world where news spread slowly, only by word of mouth or handwritten letters. Before the 15th century, this was reality. That all changed with the invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg. This revolutionary technology transformed the way people accessed information, making news more widespread and reliable. This lecture is designed to explain the invention and workings of the printing press, understand how the printing press transformed news dissemination, identify the first printed newspapers and their influence on society. The invention of the printing press. Before the printing press, copying books and news documents was a labor-intensive process. Every page had to be written by hand, making books expensive and rare. In the mid-1400s, a German inventor named Johannes Gutenberg developed a machine that changed this forever. How did the printing press work? Gutenberg's printing press used movable type, which allowed individual letters to be rearranged and reused. Instead of writing each page by hand, printers could arrange letters into a page layout, apply ink, and press it onto paper. This method made printing much faster and more efficient. Why was the printing press revolutionary? Allowed for mass production of books and pamphlets, made written knowledge affordable and accessible to more people, increased literacy rates across Europe, enabled the rapid spread of ideas, contributing to major societal changes like the Renaissance and Reformation. The printing press and the spread of news. Before the printing press, news was often controlled by rulers, religious leaders, and town criers. The new technology disrupted this by allowing independent publishers to distribute news widely and efficiently. Key impacts on news distribution. Increased speed. Printed news reached more people in less time. More reliable information. Standardized printing reduced human errors that were common in handwritten texts. Wider access to information. Middle-class citizens, not just the elite, could now afford and read news. Political and religious influence. Governments and religious institutions used printed materials for propaganda, shaping public opinion. The birth of printed newspapers. The first printed newspapers emerged in the 17th century, evolving from earlier handwritten newsletters. Some of the earliest known printed newspapers include Relation, Germany, 1605. Recognized as the world's first regularly printed newspaper. La Gazette, France, 1631, one of the first newspapers to have government approval. The London Gazette, England, 1665, played a major role in informing the public about national and international events. These early newspapers focused on trade, government decrees, and foreign affairs, setting the stage for modern journalism. How the printing press shaped journalism. The printing press established many of the foundations of journalism that still exist today. Regular publication. News could now be printed on a consistent schedule, objectivity and fact-checking. As newspapers gained credibility, publishers prioritized accuracy, public awareness, and debate. Printed news allowed societies to engage with political and social issues, influencing democracy and governance. Commercial advertising. With wider circulation, businesses started using newspapers to promote goods and services.